Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Big day on today. Just with these turtles over here. We've done something really silly. It's way too early for this kind of carry on, but we've done it. We have got the silly string out. She's a long time till we stop using this stuff, but there's a reason we use it. Way more efficient use of grass, so a bit more work, off to the gym for winter. Yeah, it's good that we've got enough grass to be able to justify using it, so look at the positives, eh? Anyway, today, yeah, bit on, shifted them. This mob over here, we're just going to go have a look at. We'll see how much grass they've got. They've got to go to the other side of the road when they finish there. I think they might get one more day. With ewe lambs down here, they've just come out of the young grass just there last night, so they got the run of both paddocks, but they'll be right. Got another mob of ewes way over the hill to go check. They've also got to go over the road. Another mob way up the back that probably have to come back around this way. We'll have a look at that. And another mob in the ram paddock that probably need shifted. And after that, we've got some lambs to weigh, so let's go get into it. Certainly enough. See it like that, so they can stay. They can definitely stay. They are a bit light, those ewes, but considering they are our light ewes, yeah, pretty happy with them. Righto guys, these are the early lambers. So these are our oldest sheep, our lightest sheep. I know I said the other light ones were over there. They're the light parentals, maternals, but these are our absolute lightest ewes. And there's just a few in there that we just don't think are going to make another year after this year, so they aren't looking particularly flash. The feed in here is not particularly great. It's reasonable quality. Was quite a lot longer when they came in here. There's actually still quite a bit of feed here. But these girls, yeah, I think instead of shifting them on all the time, because we don't really have the feed around this year to do it, only for this mob, I'm actually thinking we might go and get a ton of sheep nuts, which is a grain based supplement for them. Just a wee bit. They'll sort of over 2 weeks we'll bump them up to about 20% of their diet in sheep nuts, about 300 grams a day. Do that for, so what'll that be, there's 300 here, so if they're getting 300 grams a day, give me a minute, so that would be 90 kgs a day. We won't do that because the bags are 25k bags, so we'll make it 75 because I don't really like going over 300, you can run into issues. Yeah, make a start on that. Like I said, just for this mob, nothing else actually worries me on the place. 3/4 of these don't worry me either, but they are our early lambers. They're going to be lambing 23rd of August, whereas everything else is the 12th of September. So that's the start day, not the day they're going to lamb. So yeah, I think we might just do that, and we can leave them out here for a wee while, because that young grass down there where the maize was, is actually not far off grazing. And if I can just hold them on these two paddocks for another week, maybe 10 days, I reckon if I have them in here another 4 days and then bump them back in there for 3 or 4, 5, 6, whatever, we'll see. These paddocks are where the hoggets come after winter, and we can just not graze these paddocks again. Obviously one way down there is in Swedes, so that's 1/7 of this area, so we do want to kind of have a bit more length of grass on here when the hoggets come out, so that it lasts them. Yeah, I think that's going to make sense. We'll see how we go. So yeah, as per usual, plans are changing non-stop. Come out here to see if we're going to shift these girls, and now I've just decided that we're not. So that's alright. Just for reference, when I was talking to you earlier on, there's that wee bit of forestry there and the wee bushy gully under it. So the wee bit of forestry is not us, the bushy gully is, and that's where we were before. I'm not even going to go in there. Those girls are going to be fine for another day or two. There's 700 ewes in there on 720 on 8.5 to 9 hectares. 8.5 we ploughed, and here there's a little bit we didn't, so it probably is 9. Yeah, they'll be good till tomorrow, possibly even the next day. We are actually starting to get a little bit of feed ahead of us, which is a massive relief. So this is us just here and here, and then that one, and then here, Swedes up there. We'll run back over this way, but yeah, those ewes out there, that little mob out there, I'll just zoom in on. That's those ones we were at just before, so it sort of gives you an idea of the lie of our farm. A lot of strange boundaries, not many long straight lines, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, this is us. Certainly hasn't been as challenging as last season feed wise, but it's been different. We've had feed the whole way through. It's just been horrible crap, and it's, excuse the language, it's really nice right now to actually have good quality feed ahead of us over the whole farm. Apart from that ram paddock, I'll show you that at some point today. Those ewes weren't by the side of the road when I come past. I know they're fine, but yeah, I'll show you that. Apart from that, whole farm's got quality feed on it. Quantity is still lacking a wee bit, but Swedes are looking good. We're also, which is the purpose of today's video, we're going to offload pretty much all of our work stock about a month earlier than we normally would. And to be fair, we're well ahead on kill anyway, so stock agent's going to come tomorrow and have a look at the older cattle. Still got 14 of them that are going to go. I don't think they're quite there yet. He's going to have a look. Hopefully they're pretty close. He's a lot better of a judge than I am. We don't have scales for them. So yeah, calves are going to go in that feed pad up there. I think we're going to hold off as long as we can. I think we'll probably be second to last or last week in May. We will get them up there. That'll be more work. It becomes a, well, not quite daily, but almost daily thing. You got to go up and check them and take the tractor up and put feed in the feeders and everything. But it's pressure off the grass paddocks. And yeah, all the lambs are going to go. Well, hopefully pretty much all in next week, which will be a huge relief. That's, I think I said there's 640, 650 odd left. So yeah. Anyway, today we're going to go weigh those lambs up, and then there's a few other jobs we'll get onto as well. Well, these guys are weighing up pretty well actually. Come on guys, work it out. Just spoke too soon, didn't I? No, they'll work it out. There you go. There you go. There's only been 3 or 4 out there that have gone under my cutoff, which is 38.5 for today. And they're all wee Sean ones, well, wee ones, so they've obviously snuck through the fence. As opposed to, come on you, round we go. Hey, come on, there we go. As opposed to just not growing or going backwards. Hey, come on. They're not going for 8-9 days. They're still under drench with holding right now. We've given them a worm drencher a week ago today, and they're going to be going on Thursday or Friday next week because that has a 14-day withholding. So Wednesday next week they'll be clear, but yeah, not going until then. So in that time, going off the way they've been growing right now, they're going to be, we've got 38.5 as a cut off now. Going off that, it realistically should be more like a 40k cut off. So hopefully they'll still do 17 kilos or something. We'll just, we'll find out when the sheet comes back, but fingers crossed that's what they'll do. And at that weight they should do, hopefully, $120, $125. Fingers crossed. Right, so we've got all the others in, 2 pens. Just going to let these ones out because they're guaranteed to be going to the works. Except one. I'll show you in a minute. We'll get these other ones weighed up. Hey Bozo. Old pet lamb right here. Are you going to the freezing works? Hey? Are you? Not yet, eh? Certainly not yet. There he follows me back here. Yep. You coughing a bit, man. Hey? He's the biggest works lamb on the farm at the moment. About 50 kilos, so he's done alright. Haven't you just? There we. You're a bozo, aren't you? You go there with your mates? No? Right, so that line were bigger lambs. I don't expect these ones to be the same. They won't be the same. But we'll see how they weigh up. Come on guys. First one's good. Second one's good. Third one's really good. There's a wee one. So cut off for this mob is 38.5, and then cut off out there is going to be 28. Righto guys, last pen full of lambs to be weighed. Here we guys. Come on. No, in we go, in we go. There you go. Hey! You're just standing there looking at it, buddy. In you go. Come on, you. Round we go. Back down there. Down you go. You're going to push them through, are you? Come on. Here we go. Last lamb. He is... oh, not quite big enough. No, he went straight ahead. That's alright. So there we go. Stores, works lambs, and all out there. And then out there. And there we have it, 626 in total, average weight of 40.2, 121 to go as stores, 10 out the bottom, wee fellas, and then 495 for the works, not counting pet lamb. There's the first lot heading back to the paddock. Second lot for the works away. Apart from, of course, pet lamb, eh? Apart from you, you're a noddy. Hey, come here, fella. Should keep them happy for a week or so. There you go, the wee stall lamb's heading out. Gonna be a wee few to come out of here. A few sore legs and bits and pieces, but yeah, obviously got to tidy some bums up a lot too, but yeah, they'll be right. Well guys, day 2. Time to get these guys off the bank, because the stock agent's coming to look at them today to decide whether they're ready to go or not, which I really hope they are, because I don't want to feed them all winter, but we will see. I'm not that confident. But he seems to reckon they probably shouldn't be too bad, and he's a far better judge of stock than I am, so we'll let him have a look. They've been on there for a while now. It's not the highest quality of feed, but they are older cattle and there's plenty of it, so they should have done reasonably. Anyway, let's go. Gotta go way back around there, all the way around the top of here, and get to just up there they should race to this gate because they know it's there, and they did the other day when it was closed. So yeah, let's go. Big chunk of the old cabbage tree's fallen down. That's no good. Oh well, what happens, I guess. There's still plenty standing, and then there's another one and another one and a few more around the corner. So yeah, in the right place. They are quite a nice tree, really. Anyway, cattle, can you see it? The old white face advantage. There was more than one. Will I go still? Will I go still? Come on, girl. There they go. Steele's doing a quite brilliant job there, actually. How many we got? 1, 2, 4, 12, 14, 16, 18. Must have got that count wrong. Should only be 17. Sarah did say something about one of the neighbours getting in though. And there they are yarded. Still a couple of hours till the stock agent's going to be here, but got those stalls to get in, and we might shift those ewes on the hill over here. We'll just see. It's got to happen at some point. Might not have to happen today. Might be tomorrow. We'll see. The other ones definitely want shifted today, but we won't have time to do that before he gets here, so it'll be an afterwards job. Yeah, no, these girls are due for a shift. We get them on the move. They are the big behemoths, but we want to keep them that way. We can't afford to put a bit of pressure on them, but we don't want them losing weight. So there's not much left in here, and it's, well, to be fair, they've eaten most of the rough stuff out of it, but still not the best quality. It's a cocksfoot paddock, horrible grass, grows like crazy, but yeah, so we'll move them on. This will keep growing still, and yeah, keep things moving. Those two thought they didn't want to move. Quite nice grass in here and in there, but yeah, we're saving that for some sheep that might need good quality a little bit more. So yeah, does look good though, even though the sheep have just run over it and scruffed it all up, but that's alright. Across the road. They're not as fat as they could be. Next season, eh? And there they go. New home for, I don't know, 3 days. Hopefully all of 3, maybe 4. I don't think we'll get 4 in there, but we'll just see. There is about 4 hectares down here, and there are 720 ewes here. So if we do the math and say they need about 900 kgs a day, I don't know what's available in there. Up here it looks spectacular, but down through there it's, well, there's a bit there, but it's rough, and up there is good. Yeah, there might be 4 days there. We'll see. Surely there's 900 of the hectare available there. We'll find out. And there you go, the store's in. We're actually making really good time this morning. It's currently 10 o'clock. Stock agent's not going to be here until 11:30. I'm going to go get this other mob and we'll get them through the yards into this paddock anyway. We'll see what the time is when we get them there. Could fire them across the road, or maybe we'll just go have a wee coffee. Before he gets here, we'll see. Making progress. Get these wee girls out of the way. They actually come up pretty well. Yeah, those three aren't supposed to be there. They're going on the truck next Thursday, Friday, along with those two monsters right there. Righto guys, stock agent has been. We've got 88 lambs right here to go store. Just going to get a weight on them. Going to be bought on farm. Going on Tuesday, so we'll get them crutched up on Monday. Last time we sent lambs to the works, we crutched them on the Friday, they went on the Sunday. We had to crutch a few of them on the Sunday again, and it was a giant balls up. Yeah, so we'll go the day before they go this time. Cattle, we've got 14 going. They're not big enough, they're going to be sold store. 15, 14. We've got one that's going to stay behind, and we've got 3 others that are going to meet a different purpose, we'll say. Yeah, they're going to go in the freezer. So I'm going to set these scales up, get these weighed, and then yeah, we'll find out what weight they are. How good is that? Stand back and watch them run. Right, so these 4 going to head up onto a bank. There we go. No shortage of feed out here for these guys. Yeah, they're not going to be here very long, but there's plenty of tucker there for them. I'm sure these guys will work out that that gate's open. So these are the ones we're selling to someone else to finish. We just haven't had the feed this year, and I don't like wintering them twice. There they go. The old stock sign up. There we go. Neighbours have got theirs up too, but that's that way, hopefully. Sort of pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Right, now we're going to put these across there so that those can come back across here. Which for some reason they seemed incredibly keen to do. Okay girls, righto then. I'll just sit here and wait. It is some quite nice feed they're going on to, and maybe that lead sheep had a fair idea of that. I don't know. Yeah, they're not looking bad for a bottom end. I'd say, look at the dags on them. I'd say there's not much between the top and bottom now, which is exactly what we want. So, yeah. And there they go on their new home. Another great big bank. Big one around there. Until they go on a truck, which is hopefully going to be next week sometime. And there go. Just going to check they're going the right way. Yep. 88 store lambs worth approximately $115.50 each, which is pretty impressive. So, yeah, we're going to go out there. Not the best feed in the world, but there's plenty of it for that many lambs. They can stay there once again until we know when they're going. We'll get them in, tidy their bums up, and then, yeah, send them away.